What does it take to defeat an army that boasts some of the most terrifying weapons of the ancient world? 200 massive war elephants capable of trampling entire battalions underfoot. The Battle of the Hydaspes, fought in 326 BCE in what is now Pakistan, offers an enduring lesson in the art of warfare. Size and power alone do not guarantee victory. Instead, victory belongs to those who can outthink their enemy, leveraging maneuver and adaptability to exploit their opponent's weaknesses. In this clash, Alexander the Great faced off against King Porus of the Indian subcontinent, who commanded a formidable force of infantry, cavalry, chariots, and most famously, his elephants, symbols of both power and terror. Despite the overwhelming size and strength of Porus's army, Alexander's ability to outmaneuver his opponent turned the tide of the battle and left a legacy of strategic brilliance. To understand the battle's significance, it's important to set the stage. Alexander, having conquered much of the Persian Empire, had marched into the Indian subcontinent, eager to expand his realm. Facing him on the banks of the Hydaspes River was Porus, a skilled and confident ruler determined to halt Alexander's advance. The river itself played a pivotal role in shaping the battle. Swollen by the monsoon rains, it seemed an impenetrable barrier, and Porus stationed his forces on the far bank, expecting that Alexander would struggle to cross without exposing himself to devastating attacks. Porus's confidence lay not only in his defensive position but in his elephants, massive creatures that towered over the battlefield, capable of breaking enemy lines and scattering formations with their sheer bulk and force. For any commander facing such a force, the prospect would have been daunting. Yet, Alexander was no ordinary commander. Rather than charge headlong into Porus's waiting army, he used deception, patience, and ingenuity to shift the odds in his favor. Over several days, Alexander's forces feigned attempts to cross the river at multiple points, keeping Porus on edge. Meanwhile, under the cover of night and heavy storms, Alexander quietly moved a large portion of his army upstream, crossing the river at an unexpected location. By the time Porus realized Alexander's true intent, it was too late. Alexander had successfully crossed and deployed his troops on the opposite bank, forcing Porus to redeploy his army to meet the threat. What followed was a masterclass in battlefield maneuver. Porus's army, including his elephants, initially stood strong, their presence striking fear into Alexander's ranks. But the very strength of the elephants proved to be their downfall. Alexander's cavalry executed a daring flanking maneuver, encircling Porus's forces and isolating the elephants from their supporting infantry. Once separated, the elephants, already difficult to control in the heat of battle, became a liability. In their panic, they trampled indiscriminately, wreaking havoc on Porus's own troops and breaking the cohesion of his lines. This chaos highlights a critical weakness of relying on size and strength without flexibility. While the elephants were awe-inspiring and devastating under controlled conditions, they were highly vulnerable when that control was lost. Alexander's strategy neutralized the elephants by turning their strength against them, demonstrating that maneuver and adaptability are far more decisive than brute force. His ability to outflank and destabilize Porus's forces allowed his smaller army to overcome an enemy that, on paper, seemed far superior. The lesson of the Hydaspes is clear. In warfare, and by extension, in life, size matters far less than the ability to think strategically and adapt to changing circumstances. No matter how powerful or intimidating a force may seem, it can be undone by superior tactics, agility, and exploiting vulnerabilities. Alexander's victory was not merely a triumph of arms, but a testament to the enduring power of intellect and ingenuity. So, the question remains, when faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, how can you outmaneuver the obstacle rather than confront it head-on? The Hydaspes offers a timeless takeaway. Strategy and flexibility will always triumph over sheer strength and size when applied with precision and purpose. If you enjoyed this breakdown of one of history's most fascinating battles using 100% AI-generated images, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow AI enthusiasts, and subscribe to stay updated with more engaging content. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think.